Hey everybody, it's Mr. Roy. I just wanted to give you a quick breakdown of how to use Microsoft Teams in order to get into the class tutorials that we're going to be using. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to Edsby because I'll have everything pasted there as a nice easy link and ready to go. So I'm just going to click one of my classes here. And I may have already listed the link that we're going to be using for your particular class, but what I'll do a half hour before each tutorial starts is I'll actually post it right here as a note right at the top of the class. So if you're looking for a tutorial to log in and chat with me and do some problem solving with me and get some help and support, all you have to do is a half an hour before our time or anywhere right up until the time or during the time when that tutorial is running, just go and look for the link to that, and it'll be right at the top of the Edsby page. You may have it somewhere else, so I have actually sent out invites that are connected to you. If you're going into your school Outlook, you may have a calendar that looks like this because I've already put these into the calendar. So that may be a convenient place for you to go. If you do click on that, you can just say join Teams meeting. But I'm going to be providing that link. The easiest way to get it is at the top of the Edsby page right before that individual meeting starts. But again, if you like using your school Outlook, you can go into your calendars. And as long as you've accepted those meetings, it should be there. Okay, let's go back to Edsby for a minute. So it'll be right at the top of the feed. But this class I've actually mentioned that I put it down here. So I'm going to click that link. Once you click the link to the Teams meeting, it's going to open up this next window. Now, I already have downloaded the Microsoft Teams app. If you've done that, when you click this link, for example, and you can click it early, you can go open your Teams app if you have it. You can download the Windows app to put on your computer or your tablet, and that will maybe create a slightly better user experience. Or if you'd rather not download that program or app onto your tablet or computer, you can just go continue on this browser. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I go to the Edsby page, I click the link, I click continue on this browser, and it's going to take me into a Microsoft Teams meeting. Now, if you have a webcam set up, first you're going to, if you want to talk to me and not just type, you'll need a microphone. If you're okay just talking to me, then you can just, as long as you got a microphone, you're good to go. You can also turn on a webcam if you'd like people to see you. So here I am. Hi, everybody. And I'll be on video. If you want to appear on video and you have a webcam, you can do that. And so now I'm going to say join now, and I'm going to join the meeting. Okay, so here I am. You should see my face. I'll see your boxes up on the screen. You'll probably be able to see boxes or video for other students depending. Now to start off, I think the easiest thing is I'm just going to drag a whiteboard out. You know, we like to use those in class. So I'm going to haul out a whiteboard. I'm going to have it in the screen, and I'm going to work through problems. This will work easiest and best if you can come with specific problems you want to work on. Those could be from workbook, textbook, any assigned work that you've got for class. Any of that will work fine. So if you have specific questions, that's probably the easiest way to proceed. Also, though, I'd just like to say hi, hear how you're doing, how you're holding up, and just talking about anything that's going on in terms of supporting your learning. I'm really happy to do. Now, just a couple of things we got here. There's a show conversation button here. So if you click that, we can see the conversation on the side, and you can type in questions. So you could say, for example, hi, Mr. Roy, could you please show us how to do question 5 on page 216, and send that along. And I'll see that. I may have a bunch of them, but I'll try and get to everything. And great to have those specific questions. You can enter those into the chat. That's one way to do it. If you click this Show Participants button, you'll also see the other participants that are here on the tutorial. These tutorials aren't mandatory for the course, but are a great way to get extra help and support. And so I really encourage you to use them, to check in, try them out, and get that help and support that you might need. Okay, so I just want to mention a couple of the things on the side here. The school board has actually created a team for each of your classes. So if you click on Teams up here, you're actually going to see that there are some different teams right here. So I've got teams for each of my classes in school, and you should have the same for each of your classes. You should have a team that you can click on, and that might be an easy way to access those meetings as well. Because those, for me at least, for our classes, those classes that you're going to see here are connected to that. So let's go back to our meeting. And I think that's it. So hopefully that makes it easy for you. Edsby, click the link. You can just use the web version if that's the easiest for you. There may be a point where you need to sign in using your Microsoft login. So you just remember that that's your school login with for your username. It's also got an @lakeheadschools.ca at the end. So you use your login and then @lakeheadschools.ca. But other than that, it's the same login as for Edsby. It's the same login you use when you're logging to computers at the school. All that is identical, but this Microsoft Teams thing is connected to your school Microsoft ID. And so your school login is what's going to get you in there. Okay, I hope that helps. Looking forward to seeing you. Last thing I want to mention, I'm going to post this as well. This is what the schedule looks like in terms of everybody. So this is for all high schools in the Lakehead board system. These are when those if a teacher is scheduling a live check-in or a lesson or something like that, these are when these are happening. So depending on what period you have with me, these are the times where we're going to be, those tutorials are going to be running during the week. And you can just check in and see me then. This week, just so we're getting used to it, for period 2, we're doing our first tutorial on Wednesday, and on Thursday for period 5 and period 4, we're doing our first tutorials then. So I hope to catch you then. Okay, folks, all the best. Bye for now.